Hello, my little weirdos. Yeah, it's nearly 10:30 at night. Uh, yeah, I thought I was done with videos today, and I've been keeping it. I'm not bombarding you like others because that's not what you come for here. You hear all the other shit. You come for some of the other stuff. Whatever I was just babbling about. But Brittany Page, and I'm going to put on my glasses to read because I want to get this exactly right. I don't want to put words in Grok's mouth. Yeah. Apparently, Grok is engaging in porn and child porn. Apparently, people are taking a picture of somebody and asking Grok if they would like put them in a bikini or put them in underwear. And it's done it for children too. And I'm going to read. On Sunday and Monday, Grok users continue to generate sexually suggestive pictures of minors with images of children as young as 10 created overnight. Ashley St. Clair, the mother of one of Musk's children, complained that the AI tool generated a picture of her when she was 14 years old in a bikini. A picture of a then 12-year-old Stranger Things actor was manipulated by Grok on Sunday in order to put her in a bathing suit in a banana print bikini. Many women have expressed fury on X after discovering that their images had been undressed without their consent. Some pictures of women and children have been manipulated by the AI tool appear to have substances resembling semen smeared on their faces and chests. Now, Grok responded to what it's going to do about stopping that. Yeah. This is Hal from Odyssey 20. Yeah. Grok now remembers your conversations. This is the response. I've reviewed recent interactions. These are isolated cases where users prompted for and received AI images depicting minors in minimal clothing, like the example you referenced. XAI has safeguards, but improvements are ongoing to block such requests entirely. That was Grok's response to why it is engaging in the dark web porn and pedophile porn. And it's not just it's making up images of just, a person. It's taking a specific picture of an actual person, not an AI generated image. An actual person, and saying, put them in a bra, put them in a thong. I told you from the start I was against AI being used the way they've using it. They say, oh, well, these things, it's for practice. Really? Really, Elon? You do know that during the campaigning and at the beginning of this term, when people would put in, because we would keep telling Republicans, that's not what's happening. Go check. This is what's happening. And they would get the correct answer. And they would ask, apparently on X, if Twix, if such and such, Elon said such a, and it was disagreeing with Elon. It's daddy. And so he tweaked it, and now it's doing Heil Hitler shit. And now it's doing this. Anybody who lauds AI, yes, AI had its place, but it's not doing the things they said they were doing. And the thing is, there's those of us that, you're disabled, or you've had an accident, or you have an injury, or you just have an issue, or, or you've got an emotional issue. And a lot of times those things, you're not unstable, you're just missing a chemical. Just like an organ having a problem. And that's what those are for. Just like you take medicine if you have diabetes. And it's not doing the grunt work. It's doing the... I had a conversation, and I addressed it, about it taking over. And it was disturbing, because I also kind of attacked it on not just, but like things like artists, painters, musicians. Now you can make your own song and sound awesome. There's actually complete AI groups that are raking in the money, making albums, having fans, and it's just AI. So who's making all the money from that AI singer? Ooh. Daddy? Yeah. Those were my concerns from the beginning. Yeah, it can be a lot of fun and all this, but when you're using it because, let's say you're a writer, but you need somebody to illustrate, well, just get AI. That's somebody's job that you just took away. So being blessed with a talent or something doesn't mean anything. So are they going to do the same thing in sports? Just let AI do the sports. Oh, God forbid, because Republicans love that. But what's the difference? You're letting it invade the fine arts. It's not sticking to the grunt work. No, now it's not only engaging in porn, which it did before. Now it's taking real people's. It's one thing to generate completely fake people in sexual. Okay, fine. That's you got issues, but they're not actual people. But now they're taking actual people, and Grok is taking an image of somebody and doing what they're asking to do in it, and that should not be. If you're going to do anything with sexual, anything like that, it should be an image that Grok does themselves. But see, they don't want that. They want the fantasy of that person. So they'll just invade their space without them even knowing it. That's fucked up. And you think, oh, well, they should be honored. No, they shouldn't be honored, because there's a lot of sick little fucks out there. How would you like it if they were somebody with a foot or a toe fetish or a hand fetish or something, did that with your pictures? You'd be like, what the fuck? Get me off of that site. How would you like it? Or have a picture of you and they just put you in clothing that you would never wear. Is it damn? Oh, it didn't hurt anything. Yeah, it did. You don't get to manipulate other people's worlds just because you want them in your world. No, you don't get to do that, because eventually people are going to take it beyond the fantasy and go after that person because they've gotten obsessed with it. And do not say that's an imaginary situation, because it happens all the fucking time. So I just thought I'd like to drop that little Grok info, that little Grok nugget on you. Instead of improving to help with the grunt shit, it's getting its rocks off and getting Elon rich. One of the many reasons why I am so against AI from the start. I knew there was going to be problems, because there would be sick little fucks, vengeful little hateful fucks, misogynistic, racist, bigoted little bastards, little scum fucks who can't let anything just be fucking decent. I think I've listened to too much of what's happening. If you've noticed in the last week or two that have dropped every little fucking shred of giving a fuck, like I'm not that hostile. Yeah, well, all my fucks are gone. I've given all my fucks. And I have no more fucks to give. I don't know if what's going on with the Social Security and the bank and the SNAP all at the same time is a low-key, like, shadow ban kind of fuck with you thing to shut me up, to keep me busy with all those appointments, trying to get shit taken care of, you know. I don't know if it is or not. It sure feels like it after this time. After this week. Last month, a couple people said, you had your bank account hit a couple times and they fucked up when they moved you to Social Security. Do you think they're messing with you? And I was like, I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. How are they messing with me? Why? And two different people said, yeah, but I said, but I'm a big loud mouth and I don't say things subtly anymore. I'm like, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. Or if it's something that I didn't get stuff in the mail, because I don't get my mail a lot of times. There was one day, several months ago, a few months back, I showed my case manager 4 different pieces of mail for 4 different people were in my box in one day. So I don't know if maybe they sent something about that Medicare and that 300, whatever it was, and because I didn't sign something, that whatever, I don't know. But whatever, if they sent something, I didn't get it, because my case manager did say, well, I was with him today at the food pantry. He had said something about a packet that that other people had gotten in September. I'm like, I didn't get anything. Not like from that. I would have paid attention in September, you know, for sure. Because all that stuff happened February, March, April area, you know, so it was relative. I was still kind of keeping an eye on everything. And then, of course, in November, we had the SNAP stuff happening. So it's not like I wasn't paying attention and looking for shit. But if they don't tell you that they're sending something in the mail, how do you know that you're supposed to, if you don't get it, how do you know that you didn't get something that you didn't know was coming? They don't tell you. Yeah, and also I've asked this over this past year. I was like, you ask for our phone number and you ask for our emails, but you don't use it. All they use is United States Postal Service for official, you know. I said, and I told them what's happening here in this complex. Ever since I've been here, especially the last 2 years. It's gotten a lot worse in the last 2 years. And I said, well, if you don't get a response from me, could you put some sort of flag out that if you don't get a response from me, that either email me or just call me? Because maybe I didn't get it. Not that you didn't send it, but maybe it didn't reach my mailbox. And they won't do it. They'd rather you keep having these fucking problems. I mean, that makes no sense. And when I asked why, you asked for it then. Well, they said, well, emails can get hacked and shit. I'm like, the post office isn't delivering a bunch of my shit and we're getting everybody else's shit. How much fucking worse? They can't hack a phone. Call and leave a message saying I need to contact you. No. We depend on this post office, and if they fuck up, you're fucked. It's not our problem. Even after I notified them last year. Nothing we can do. We can't do that. And I said, well, then why do you ask my phone number or my emails? Why do I always have to update that every time we recertify? Why, if you don't fucking use it? It's that kind of shit that pisses me off, because when they ask for that stuff, you think, okay, so it's a backup in case. But shit goes wrong and they still don't fucking use it. Yeah, next time they want something like that, I'm like, why? You don't use it anyway. What do you need it for? You don't notify me when you haven't heard from me because I didn't get something. They didn't say much. That was like a year ago. Well, at the beginning of his term. Yeah. Makes no sense, right? And all government things, federal and state, go through the United States Postal Service. And they know it's fucked up. They know things get delayed. Not this election, but the last election over a year ago. I got my sample ballot around Christmas time. Not even my mail-in ballot. My sample ballot. After Christmas. A year ago. So I have to keep putting up with shit when I don't get something in the mail that I'm supposed to, because they don't fucking verify if somebody didn't respond.